And welcome to the Kev and Lev Show.
Welcome, welcome.
It feels good to be back. Happy Easter, Kev.
Oh, happy Easter to you, love.
Oh, thank you. How was your Easter weekend?
It was good, I got to catch up with the fam. I talk about Gigi or Grandma a lot on this show. So I shout out, yeah. So I really got that religion boost that I needed in my life.
That spirit.
That spiritual cleansing, yes.
Nice, man. You go to church at all?
Yeah, no, on a Sunday I did get to go to church.
Nice. I mean, I'm Jewish, so I didn't go to church, but Passover was nice, bro. And honestly, like, all that religious stuff, it's nice.
Yeah.
It feels good. Just, like, sit, meditate for a bit. But anyway, we're doing something a bit different today, aren't we?
We are. We're doing a little segment today, actually.
It's, so, we kind of talked about it briefly last week, but so most music is sampling other forms of music or like drums or vocals or certain chords from other songs, and artists just pretty much use it for their own stuff. So today, Kev and I are pretty much going to go through and play a bunch of songs that are samples of other songs and talk about them and talk about some other, cool and random stuff.
Yeah. I mean, what is sampling? Like, sampling is just going out and asking, like, another artist for the legal permission to utilize for fair use
Obviously.
of their property.
Not trying to rip anybody off.
Exactly, to avoid all that copyright infringement. Shout out YouTube.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Yeah, right? But, yeah, to avoid all that good legal stuff, you have to ask permission and obviously, like, pay. I think they get, like, some sort of percentage of the revenue of the song.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah.
I know, we should probably play it today, but you know the song Fourth Dimension from Kids See Ghosts?
Oh, yeah.
So Louis Prima is like a feature in that, and every single time, and they also sample his voice, obviously, but every time that a sample of his plays or a feature of his plays, all the money goes to like his charity in New Orleans or something.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why I just thought of that, but
I mean, that's pretty sick.
yeah, give back.
Exactly.
Give back through your music.
Community.
Wholesome.
Together.
Community, togetherness. Kumbaya, namaste. Yeah, so what do we want to listen to?
I don't know. I mean, there's so many just examples of samples, and I think like it's important to know like what you're listening to, where the beat originates from before you actually like get into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we could start off with like a pretty well known kind of upbeat, really old actually rap song. It's called. Well, I think that the sample is by dude named Sheik,
Sheik.
and it's called "Good Times."
Oh, chick, like CH.
I can't like a chick, yeah.
Like a chicken.
A chick,
Like a baby
yeah,
chick.
yeah.
Or like a slang for a girl.
A girl?
Girls? What are girls?
Oh gosh.
What is it by? Who's it by?
It's by Chick, and it's called "Good Times."
Good times.
And that's a pretty good song. And then after we'll play the sample, and then afterwards we'll play the more modern remix song of the sample.
Is it by the Chicken Stones?
Just by Chick. It should be CHIC.
Oh, CHIC.
Yeah.
It's like Sheik. Okay,
Chic.
word.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, so here's Good Times by Sheik on the Kev and Lev Show on WERW Radio.
Oh yeah.
Hey, and we are back. You just heard, what was the first one? Good Times by Sheik,
Yes, sir.
which was sampled by the Sugar Hill Gang in their hit classic and the first rap song like ever.
Rapper's Delight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that song.
I don't know. It's really like flowy and it's like funk. It's fun. It's nothing hard. It's just
It's like that positive rap.
Yeah. I mean, if you see the music video, it looks like a Soul Train episode.
Really?
And it's just everyone just like
Walking down, they're like,
exactly.
"Ah."
Everyone's just grooving. It's like that really fuzzy, like kind of VHS look.
Oh, we're,
Sick.
cameras are back on now.
Okay.
If you want to dance again, we could.
Oh yeah.
But I love that rappers. I remember it was my aunt's wedding, and they played Rapper's Delight, and I was probably like 13 or 14. And I grabbed the mic and I was like, probably spit like the whole like first and second verse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, at weddings, yo, like,
It's pretty lit.
at weddings,
I peaked.
you would see people that you never thought could dance.
And also like just seeing like hammered relatives.
Exactly.
It's like
A very fun time.
so funny. But yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I remember this one time I was at my cousin's wedding, and what aunt was it? It must have been my aunt. No, my aunt Diane, and
Diane,
yeah,
shout out.
and I mean, all you know, all of your relatives might be kind of old, and I mean, as soon as the electric slide comes on,
Oh my god.
put on the electric slide at a wedding.
Yeah.
And see who gets. People will get up out of their coffins and
yeah.
come slide to the electric slide. I guarantee you.
The whole cemetery.
Exactly.
People, it'll be like a zombie apocalypse rocking in to do the electric slide.
Yeah.
Or what else? The Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time.
That's I haven't heard the Cupid Shuffle in a while.
Dude, honestly, we should play that more when we have parties in the fall.
Really?
Why not, bro? Everyone knows how to do the dance.
I don't know. It's just like one of those things that's like, it's a direct tie to your childhood.
Exactly. Everyone would, dude, we love
That's scary to some people.
We love nostalgia though.
We love nostalgia, but it's
nostalgia.
like nostalgia, not like that's nostalgia of your whole middle school or high school experience.
Yeah, it
you
just
know?
reminds me of going to bar mitzvahs.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
it could bring you memories, but like horrific nightmare memories also.
The screams, the
Exactly.
terrible,
Yeah. It's a
the night terrors.
scary time.
So moving off scary times into good times. Actually, this next song that we're gonna play is by the Isley Brothers, called "Footsteps in the Dark," Part 1 and 2. And this is the original song of the next song. Well, we're gonna play the song that samples it after this. But here's "Footsteps in the Dark" by the Isley Brothers. And when you're listening to it, try to think of there's actually 2 songs that use it pretty heavily, but try to think of the songs that use it as a sample.
Yeah. Try to guess like all of the songs, like the original. I mean the more modern version.
Slide in our DMs at the Kev and Lev on Instagram with your guesses.
Yeah.
Here's "Footsteps in the Dark" Part 1 and 2 on the Kev and Lev Show, presented by WERW Radio. Oh yeah. Back.
Hey there.
Hey Kevin.
Hey.
Hey dude. Oh,
Hello.
give me 1 second. I'm trying to turn on the camera real quick. Yo, so we just listened to a lot of music
We did.
without talking for a while.
That was some enrichment for your ears right there on our sample show.
Sample show. Get your free samples here
Yeah.
from the old lady at Costco.
So what did we sample just now? Like let's let the people know.
Let's look at this list. So we started off with "Footsteps in the Dark" by the Ozzie Brothers, and that was sampled. The drums were sampled by Thundercats Them Changes, and the drums and the melody, that nice little guitar loop, was sampled by Ice Cube in his hit song "It Was a Good Day." And then we also heard Lou Reed's "Walk on the Wild Side," who Tribe Called Quest sampled. Pretty much not the drums, but
Just the beat, like the underlying beat, pretty much.
yeah, for their hit song "Can I Kick It?"
Yeah. We were talking like while the music was playing, and I mean, just scratching like the turntables.
And "Can I Kick It?"
Just yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's just something that needs to be brought back into music, in my opinion, because it gives it like a raw feel. It's like you feel like you're in the booth while like they're making some artwork with the discs, you know.
Yeah, it feels a lot more like intimate and not as like
Exactly.
processed or refined.
The best thing I could compare it to is like, you know, like after a movie and they have like the behind the scenes section.
Yeah,
And it's like, yeah, like I'm a part of this.
the bloopers,
Exactly.
like blooper reel.
Whatever.
Yeah,
It's like that's pretty much how I feel when I hear the scratching of the disc. It's like it's just raw.
yeah. When you talk about like the rawness, like I always like singers who are Thundercats, one of them, but there's a lot of others. Kurt Cobain, to name another one, who like their voices aren't great, but it's the fact that their voices aren't like great and like purely refined and like, you know, they haven't been training on it forever. That's what makes it really good.
Yeah.
Because it's just like it hits your ear in such a different way than like, you know, someone who's went to choir college and like takes singing lessons every day. You know.
Yeah.
You don't get that soul.
The soul, and the pitch, the heart.
So we were looking at this list of top 10 samples who got sued for using unauthorized samples.
Yeah, to be honest, I could see this definitely being like an easy thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the names on this list, like Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Mac Miller, rest in peace, Kendrick Lamar, Nicki Minaj, Chance the Rapper, like Kanye West.
Right. So for Jay-Z, it was Big Pimpin', which was like pretty much his like debut song with UGK.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was huge. It was like.
Oh okay. Dun, dun,
got the flutes in the back, everything.
Yeah.
And he and this artist named Timberland apparently over the beat were used to be in a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Over this thing that he sampled, but he said the lyrics violated the moral rights.
The moral rights.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was anything moral about music like that.
Well, I mean, apparently it's like if you bring out a lyric that kind of treads on the line of someone else's, that's breaching moral rights.
Yeah.
Of some moral property.
Interesting. But I mean, just seeing that list and like, it actually makes a lot of sense that Kanye's on that because a lot of his shit is sampled. And I think he's one of the best at it. There I go again being a Kanye stan.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think like sampling to me, like if you sample a song, it's basically like product placement.
Yeah.
All you're doing is promoting. I mean,
that makes a lot of sense.
That's why we're doing this episode, because a lot of the samples go unnoticed after the big remix song like goes.
Yeah, true.
Crazy.
You know, one song that always gets forgotten, like because the song that samples it is so popular, but no one really. I don't think anyone knows the original. Every time I talk to someone about this original song, they're like, "What? Like, I've never heard of The Clash or the song Straight to Hell." No one's ever heard of it. And sometimes it makes me a little upset.
We just got to keep going on this episode, I guess, Lev, and enrich the people.
So let me enrich your ears right now with the class, and all of your ears, all 5 of our listeners' ears right now.
Oh yeah.
It's a new record, by the way. With Straight to Hell by The Clash. Enjoy on the Kev and Lev Show on WERW Radio.
Oh.
And we are back.
We are.
And we're back, and we're back, and we're back, and we're back on screen.
Just
to
be honest, like I had no idea what that Straight to Hell. Who's Straight to Hell by?
The Clash.
The Clash. Yeah. I had no idea that was.
Yeah, such a classic party song.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when that song first came out in like 2009. I was like, "Yo, this song's so sick."
Yeah.
Playing on my iPod Shuffle.
With the gunshots really make the song. In my opinion.
Imagine hearing that live and like you didn't know what the song was, and I guarantee some people were like, "Oh my god."
Oh yeah, no, you can't.
Just your gunshots.
You can't play that now. That's why even in rap songs now, like people have taken out like pretty much. That's not true, but people have decreased the gunshot aspect.
The shitty ones took it out of their songs.
Exactly.
Yeah, the ones who care and they don't give a fuck. The good ones.
Yeah.
They kept it. Like Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
Like, dude, his live shows, he would actually have a gun going, like a gun sound going off for probably like 5 minutes straight.
The whole time.
Yeah.
You'd just be deaf at the end.
Literally.
Probably if like a real gun went off, you'd think it was a fake gun. It would be so quiet in comparison to like the surround sound speakers.
I remember I went with when he was at Juice Jam freshman year, and I went with my friend Tommy. Shout out T-Rod. He actually thought there was gunfire.
Oh, really?
Like he genuinely freaked out because of what Cardi was playing on stage.
He stays ready, bro.
Yeah, it's just a tweak.
Exactly. Stuck a cover. Why?
He was like, "Get down!" He like tackled me like through like we're on the ground like cover yourself. Man. Yeah, it got real legit real quick.
Obviously, you were his first priority. He had to save the homies.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Ferda. But yeah, no, honestly, like the Straight to Hell song, like it really, you can really, I was really surprised when you didn't know that it was Paper Planes.
Yeah.
for a bit, and it took you a minute too.
It was definitely like the intro that's like really obvious. Like
Yeah, it gives it away for sure. And then afterwards, it kind of like MIA does her own.
And you said she was British also, right?
Yeah, she's British. And the Clash were like 80s British punk group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I highly recommend if you're into that kind of stuff. If you're an angsty teen like me.
You were asking me something like fucking weird earlier. Yeah, you were like something about like a death sentence and like final meals.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's weird. I was having this conversation with my friend's girlfriend. Shout out Deja. Like if you were on death row, like you are about to get in the electric chair, like what's your last meal? And she was like really into like looking up like famous serial killers' last meals, and like one guy got like a plate of chicken tenders, French fries, and like strawberries.
Yeah, I mean honestly, yo, like a last meal. I don't know if you'd even want something like extravagant.
You sure about that?
No, dude, a last meal definitely would have to be something like nostalgia. Like
Nostalgia.
I know we're all about nostalgia on the show.
Huge.
But like this is like a big nostalgia moment.
So like me, if I'm thinking about it, like what first comes to my mind is either one like pizza, like my favorite slice, Red Moon pizza. I would get a whole pie. But also like, bro, imagine getting like a perfectly cooked like filet mignon, some cream spinach, and some like mac and cheese.
Do they go all out like that for them?
It's our last meal. I mean, if the state's gonna kill you, bro, they at least owe you a good meal. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, some people ask for nothing and they'll just be like, "Fuck you!" Like, I don't want a meal.
Yeah.
Or like they'll just like clown them and get like one grape.
Nah, I definitely want like one of my mom's meals though.
Ooh, like what's Mama Kev cooking?
I don't know. I want my mom and grandma to make me like the fattest plate of ackee and saltfish ever. And that would be my final meal. See, because that has, like, nostalgia for me. Like, that's what I ate. Like, having, like, Jamaican grandparents and, like, just, like, a childhood meal. Or, like, SpaghettiOs. Like, SpaghettiOs would smack.
Like a box of Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah. Or, like, the alphabet noodles. Like,
alphabet soup.
Yo, and then I would spell This is how I would go out, right?
Yeah.
Say I was crazy, like say I just like murked like 9 people and like whatever.
Yeah.
Made them into like chairs or like flutes, whatever. Whatever.
Fashion their skin to lamps.
Like some weird Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
But I would definitely get some like of those spelling like noodles and like spell something like some kind of cryptic thing. Like anchovies. Yeah, some kind of code that like only like one person would know about.
Yeah.
But it's like, what did he ever mean? And then I would.
What does that mean by anchovies?
That's what all of these serial killers want.
They just want attention.
No, they want to live forever.
Yeah.
And they do.
Yeah, because they want the attention and the infamy. Because they never got it as like a kid.
They do. I mean, everyone knows these people.
Literally.
It's like.
That's what they want. It's like, it's kind of messed up because one point, like, we shouldn't publicize who they are because that's what they want. But, like, you got to let the people know who they are. And people love serial killers. It's really messed up.
They love it.
I think they're really interesting. But, like,
why are they called serial killers again?
Because they
do it, like, with a glass of milk in hand? Or?
Yeah, no, they have the bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, skim milk.
Yeah.
No.
You think you could tell a serial killer from what type of cereal they like?
It's like, yo, you eat Fruit Loops? Oh, I know you be throwing girls in your trunk.
Yeah, yo.
Strangling them.
Listen, if you eat some Weetabix in front of me.
Yeah.
Nah, actually.
If you're eating like what is it? Like that Chex Mix cereal?
Nah.
If you're eating that,
then I know.
Then I'm like, stay the hell away from me.
Then
and
I know.
Family.
There's just some things that you know. Exactly. And that's one of the tells. It's like I'm telling you that I'm a murderer.
What if you eat dry cereal?
That smacks. What are you talking about? I have a dry package of
there we go.
Of Honey Nut Cheerios under my bed right now.
Don't sleep on dry cereal.
No.
You don't need milk for it to be good.
Nah,
and sometimes milk ruins the cereal.
Obviously.
Like Frosted Flakes, you can't eat them with milk. That's my public service announcement for the day.
You ever eat cereal with water?
No. If I
what? No, neither have I. What?
Oh, what?
What? All right. Well, like moving on to the next sample.
Yeah, let's change gears.
Yeah. I want to do another song that like a lot of people know. I'm gonna go back old school. Let's run "I'm Coming Out" by Diana Ross.
Okay.
And people are instantly gonna know what song this is.
All right, here's "I'm Coming Out" by Diana Ross on the Kev and Lev Show.
Oh yeah.
And we are back. We just heard a good amount of samples.
Oh yeah.
We heard and the original songs. So we heard what was it? "Try a Little Tenderness" and by Otis Redding, who then Jay-Z and Kanye West sampled in their hit song Otis.
Cameras on?
Oh, camera's not on. Thanks for the reminder, Kev.
Yeah, no problem, dog.
Oh, we're back. And then we also heard "I'm Coming Out" by Diana Ross.
Right.
And the notorious B.I.G. sampled that in his hit song "Mo Money, Mo Problems."
Nah. And again, I mean, I was just thinking, like, sometimes you can have a good song that's made great, and sometimes you can have a great song that just stayed great with the remix, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a lot of those songs were just good on their own.
Exactly. And like what I was thinking, it's like you take something so good, and then like, you know, like the idea, like how Kanye just like loops that piano chord. It's like, yeah, I'm just like how does that thought process like come to be?
Yeah.
You know, it's mind-boggling.
You gotta feel it. He's definitely just in it by himself in the stew.
Yeah.
Just like we are talking shop, you know, making a creative decision.
Deadass.
You know. But anyway, folks, I think we're gonna end the show up here. We do have another segment coming out on the Kev and Lev Show. You can find it on Spotify and SoundCloud.
Anywhere you can find a podcast.
Anywhere you can find a podcast.
Check the link in our bio on our Instagram at Kev and Lev.
Right. And our next segment is just going to be interviewing some of the homeless people around the community.
Or as we like to call them, the NPCs.
Exactly. So we're going to be doing some NPC interviews and finding like the background of our population. You know?
All the people you see, but you never actually get to know who they are.
Yeah, we're gonna give you your introduction that you deserve.
Exactly.
But anyway, with that, I'm Kev.
I'm Lev.
Thanks for tuning in.